What is up, rogues? Rare Loot Brad here for the Division Patch Notes 1.0.2. Woo! And these patch notes actually have really good updates in them. I'm actually really surprised. This fixed a lot of things that we were looking at. So let's jump right on in. It's going to be maintenance for March 22nd, which is Tuesday, or tomorrow if I put up this video, at 1 a.m. Pacific time. So, yeah. It looks like it's going to be down for 3 hours, and the patch note size is going to be 2.3 to 3 gigabytes, depending on what platform you're on. So, pretty much to say the game they're talking about on their Twitch thing that they're talking about. So, they're going over about the loot, pretty much, and talking about it. So, let's just go over every single thing. So, named enemies will now drop better loot in challenge mode than in hard mode. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You would not believe how many times you kill that challenge mode boss, and you see him drop purples and blues, and you're like, really? Really? So that's good. Added a cooldown period for the static turret stun attack in order to avoid the stun lock in PvP and PvE. I haven't really noticed that, because if you have multiple targets with your little stun turret, then it doesn't really do that little pause timer thing, so maybe. But either way, that's good. Name NPCs will no longer respawn after being killed in the open world. This will prevent the situation where the player will be able to kill the same named NPC over and over again. So, if you're watching this today, go grind it out, because it is going to be gone by tomorrow. Gone, okay? Alright, fix a speedrun exploit for rooftop comm relay mission. So pretty much, if you're doing it on challenge mode, do it now, or else it'll be gone forever. Fixed an issue where weapons dealt no damage if the reload animation was interrupted by an agent's skill. I don't think I've noticed that before, but that's good that that's getting fixed. Fixed an issue where players became stuck in an emote animation if activated via chat while auto-running. Don't think I noticed that either. Fixed a bug where skill power would be increased permanently while using death by proxy talent. Have heard about that. Fixed a bug where experience was not being awarded for completing all the side missions in the Midtown East safe house. Alright. Fix an instance where the secret mine with airburst / multi-mine mod would detonate too soon, miss targets, or cause no damage. That's actually really good, because I've actually seen that happen a couple times. Fixed a bug where grenades would sometimes not display their blast radius warning before detonating. That's very handy, especially in the dark zone, if that were to be the issue. Fixed an issue where some NPCs in low cover would not react to the player being shot by the player, which, well, that's probably a disadvantage to us, because then they're gonna actually like move away and all that stuff. But whatever. Fixed an issue where emotes would cause the player to behave oddly, missing guns, the player stuck in the motion. I've noticed that, like when you give a high five and your gun's still in your hand, you're high fiving with your gun. You're like, this is kind of weird. This is a heavy gun. Fixed the bug where weapon mods and weapon skins would not show up on other players in the game world. Alright. Nice. Fixed an issue where DPS would be calculated properly when would calculated properly when purchasing a new weapon mod. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. I've heard a lot of people complaining about that, about their DPS being messed up, and they just want to get the actual stat for it, so good. This is a big one right here. Modifications to the weapon talent trained. So it can now only be rolled on shotguns, marksman rifles, and pistols. So your Midas, it's gone. And the bonus has also been reduced from 1 to 5% to a constant 0.1%. So that's a pretty big low damage thing. And so the Midas, your favorite Midas SMG, which I still hate, has now been replaced with a responsive talent, which increases the damage when getting closer to a target. So that's still not too bad. And this also applies to existing weapons that have acquired that one too. And for all SMGs, LMGs, and assault rifles with it, it will be replaced with another randomly picked weapon talent. So, sorry if you had that on there and you loved it, but it's gone. Dark Zone! Oh man, this is the best news, because this is what everybody wants to hear about. First off, players can now heal other neutral players in the Dark Zone by using the First Aid and Support Station skills. Woo! That's good and bad. Bad for me, because I like going rogue, and I don't want to see other players be able to heal each other, but still good, because if other people are going rogue, we can finally heal them and not just leave them in the dirt. Alright. Next is players are now able to fast travel to the Dark Zone checkpoints. Thank you. This is so nice. Now, instead of having to worry about, like, fast traveling to some mission that's somewhat close to Dark Zone, we can just head right there to it. Ah, that's so nice. Dark Zone disconnect timer has been increased to 30 seconds, meaning players will remain in the game world longer when logging out while in the Dark Zone. This applies while not in combat. So, I'm kind of a little bit confused on this one, because I don't know if it means if you were to, like, exit the whole game, that your little, like, status of you still being in your team is there. Or if you're leaving their team and it takes 30 seconds to. I don't think if leaving your team it takes 30 seconds, but I think it'll still show you up as 30 seconds, so you can't have somebody else just join you right away in the Dark Zone. And I think that's kind of what it's made to do, so you can't just, like, start having, like, 5, 6, or 7 other people join you and have someone else leave. I think that's only why it's made there, but I could be totally wrong. Items extracted from the Dark Zone are now properly marked as new items when moved to the player's inventory. Nice. Players killed in the Dark Zone now drop ammo, medkits, and grenades. Yay! Good for rogue people. This loot is generated and not taken away from dying player's inventory, which is also good. Players killed in the Dark Zone will lose less Dark Zone funds and experience. Yes! Whew, excuse me. This includes both rogue and non-rogues. Yes! Dark Zone funds and experience rewards for surviving rogue sags have been improved. Woo! Yay! This is like a party this update is right now. Dark Zone funds and experience rewards have been improved for killing rogue agents. Yay! Increased drop rate for high items from level 31 and level 32 named NPCs in the Dark Zone. Woo, woo, woo! Yeah, I know. This is just a party right now. Increased drop rates of high-end division tech material from level 32 enemies. Yeah! Dark Zone funds, drop rates, and quantities on NPCs has been reduced. Yeah, that's a negative. But they were dropping already really high, and the amount of money that you could get from there from just killing enemies was so high up there that, I mean, Dark Zone money is not an issue. All right. Fixed an incident where players would receive a Delta error code. Alright, that happened to me multiple times when entering the Dark Zone. Yes, I'm glad that's gone, because that has happened to me multiple times. Fixed a bug where sometimes players could not loot anything after returning to the game following a network disconnection. Haven't happened to me, but that sounds terrible. And then fixed stage 1 rogue timers not displaying correctly when rogue players receive damage from another player. Interesting. And then finally, this... I've been complaining about this all the time, and they finally fixed it. Improved Dark Zone chest items quality. Rank 30 chest will now drop superior purple items instead of blue. Thank you. And now, key chests have a chance to drop high-end items. I already thought they could, I've just never seen it. Now I know that wasn't there. Now it's going to be. Woo. Graphics. Fixed a few lights that did not cast global illumination. I think a lot of people have actually seen this, where they're just walking and everything's extremely bright. Like, what the? And then they take, like, a couple steps and then everything comes normal. It's like, oh, okay. UI. Alright, here we go. Added some more information for the daily missions on the map. Good. Tutorial have received for some UI polish. Nice. The matchmaking menu now displays the mission difficulty rating more promptly. Nice. The minimap mission tracker has been optimized to be less confusing to players. Hopefully that they switch the button from where fast travel and joining a friend is, but do not. Fixed a bug where some attributes for high-end equipment were cut off in the recalibration menu. Yes, I've seen that before. I'm glad they're fixing that. Fixed a bug where matchmaking menu for a mission would not display correctly or kept disappearing. Okay. And then fixed mission item icons in the reward claim vendor's inventory. Alright. Fixed incorrect side missions being displayed in the map legends. Alright. Audio. Fixed a bug where the helicopter crash FXX would be missing from the Brooklyn and cinematic. Okay. Fixed a bug where the Zapper turret mod had no sound. Yeah, I've seen that. Fixed the bug where the audio for entering a contaminated area would be cut off. Yep. Fixed the bug where the audio would not play when scrolling through vanity items. I haven't noticed that. Localization. Fixed Urbasoft Club Rewards description in the Korean and traditional Chinese. That has nothing to do with me. In-game localization bug fixes. Okay. For the PC, the Tobii eye tracking bug fixes and improvements. Unlaunched PC client now monitors PC graphic settings and applies the best settings for user configurations. Yay, this is unless the user has custom settings. Fix an issue where the map was sometimes difficult to navigate with the mouse. Fix an issue where Hungarian, Korean, and Russian location is okay. Fix an issue that prevented matchmaking while on the map. Okay. Remove the store button from the character selection on the screen on the PC version of the game because the players can easily go to the store page on the Ubisoft Club app directly. Fixed increment number on day 1 patch notes. It was 1.1. Now the correct states 1.01. Xbox One. Fix the bug where the players could not reconnect to the servers after suspending the game on Xbox One. Fix the bug on Xbox One where unblocking a player would not reflect in-game until the title reboot. PlayStation 4. Added an option to disable the PlayStation 4 controller speaker. Improve texture and model streaming speed. Fix an issue where Isaac's volume could get too loud while playing in the headset. Yeah, that happened a lot. So yeah, this is awesome. This is patch 1.0.2. Super awesome. Hyped for it. Better loot. It's going to happen about tomorrow, or you could say late Monday night into the Tuesday morning, well, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday. So, if you have anything you can loot, do it now.